r/BritishProblems by Reddition. Like and subscribe. Top posts of the week. Week 2. Realizing that you would literally fight on the beaches to prevent gender reveal parties for babies becoming a thing in this country. I'm absolutely welcome and encourage cultural influences from around the globe into this country, but anyone trying to bring this shit into the UK needs to be smacked down on hard. My 2020 university graduation just got postponed again, and I have received my diploma in the post. Always imagined accepting it on a stage in front of the fam, but I suppose opening a letter in my underwear whilst eating a bowl of cornflakes will have to suffice. I think ours just got flat out cancelled, lol. At least you're still getting yours eventually. Better late than never. Staying up late as a teen watching Eurotrash hoping to see a naked woman, only to see a fat naked German man painting with his own she. This is the single most relatable thing I've ever read. Honestly, I thought I was alone on this one. God damn. I also seem to be a fully paid up member of this illustrious club. It's 2021. I can broadcast my own 4K doorbell feed live to Australia, but the BBC still cannot yet show programs from your area on BBC One HD. I think by now the wheelchair basketballers must be on for a long time service award. Also paying Sky an additional fee for HD. HD isn't anything new now, guys. That she should be part of the deal, you stingy ducks. A woman is walking slowly in front of me. As a British man, I now have to either walk slowly until she turns off or sprint walk to overtake her. Both in an effort to reassure her that I'm in fact not a rapist and I'm just walking the same way home. Few months ago I was following a lady and noticed she was getting a little twitchy, was about 15 feet back, so I'd have had to sprint to overtake, and I'd imagine my thundering footsteps speeding up behind her wouldn't have helped. I decided to peel off into a side street and take a slightly different route. Seemed the easiest option. Popped out about 5 minutes later onto another main road about 3 feet in front of her. Absolutely mortifying. Can't imagine it was particularly reassuring either. I asked my wife about this years ago, and she said she'd prefer the sprint walk and the few seconds of oh my god over the prolonged oh my god this dude is following me fear if it helps. I'm not saying I've got complacent working from home, but I do get quite vexed if my manager phones me while I'm watching Countdown. Watching an idiot bloke in Crocs and a cardigan argue with Joan on the checkout at Tesco cause the price of something was lower last week. Yes, you muppet. Poor old Joan on the till is actually responsible for the Tesco national pricing strategy. I think Joan on the checkout should hit him with the item. I work at McDonald's and got yelled at by an old man when all the stores got refurbished and it wasn't to his taste. I was working the till. He said he wouldn't be returning and I was super sad to lose his custom. Watching police interceptors and seeing a drug dealer get chased at speed in a stolen car, eventually crashing and running before finally getting caught and being handed a 12-month suspended sentence, a driving ban, and £4.50 in fines. The show's tagline, "Crime is on the rise," is hardly surprising when the punishment is nil. Often they or their mates are seen on a later episode driving whilst disqualified and with no insurance, so the banders duck all. Being sent a clip of the American in-betweeners with them recreating the bus wanker scene. Except it's bus turds. And it's the worst thing you've ever seen. Why must Americans take British shows and ruin them? The absolute awkward horror of someone leaving voice clips when you text them. Please stop this. If you want to talk, which I don't, just phone me. Actually, please don't phone me. Leaves phone on silent face down. Seeing a police officer on the streets and being absolutely certain you're under arrest, despite not having done anything wrong. Start sprinting directly away from them, being sure to look back often to check, to ensure they know you're just out exercising. Before starting sprinting you have to make an eye contact. Virgin Media, we are increasing the price of your Wi-Fi by £3.50 a month. Virgin Media 1 week later, we've increased the speed of your Wi-Fi at no extra cost to you. My mum asked me if I wanted tea, and I said yes. I thought she meant a cup of tea, but she made me a meal. I'm not hungry. I'm starting to think my daily 6-foot commute from my bedroom to my office is affecting my work-life balance. People asking, what are you doing for your birthday tomorrow? I'm single. I live alone. Everything is closed. The doctors, make sure you come 15 minutes before your appointment. We'll see you in 3 hours after it. As a doctor, I can tell you it isn't due to lack of efficiency, but just the way the system is designed as a whole. 10 minutes per patient is ridiculous, especially with the demands of GPs these days. The outpatient system isn't much better. Eating the last crisp without realizing it was the last. Then being really disappointed you hadn't given it the full appreciation it deserved. Fancying a takeaway kebab, but you live on your own and don't fancy the £12.50 minimum order, £3.50 delivery, and £1.50 service charge. Being in a Zoom call and seeing the postman walking down your drive with his red sorry you weren't in card despite not even holding a parcel and not bothering to knock the door. Fun fact. If you chase after them with that red card they get grumpy with you. I got a camera installed for other reasons, not just to frame the postie, and ours hasn't done it since. Wasn't my intention, but I'm happy to receive all of my parcels without going to the sorting office. How there is always a 1000 miles per hour wind when you put the bins out. Annoying. People who dump trolleys in the car park or right next to the trolley bays. Absolutely selfish lazy workers. Never mind personality tests and all that guff. I genuinely believe that someone's approach to returning their trolley is the best indicator of whether they're a good person or not. My kettle broke this morning, so now I'm boiling water in a saucepan to make a cuppa and feeling like Bear Grylls. Wouldn't Grylls make it with piss though? When James Corden appears on your television. Grateful for the fact we don't see much of him these days now his career is largely based in the USA. Washing your car for the first time in a year. Everyone that passes says you can do mine next. Yeah right Bob, I'd love to wash your car. Heard the washing machine beep to signify that it's done. Great, I'll get the clothes out and on the rack before I forget. Wrong. The door is still bloody locked. Why did you beep then, you wretched machine? Now I've got to stand about like a lemon until the washing machine gods deem my laundry worthy of retrieval. Washing machine designers, stop this malpractice. There's a lock icon on the screen. The computer knows when it's locked or not. Just make it beep when it unlocks for Christ's sake. Not as bad as the one that says there's 14 minutes left, so you come back in 15 minutes, and there's still 4 minutes left. Come back in 5 minutes and it's saying 1 minute left. Trying to find something to watch on Netflix, only to be greeted by such wonderful categories as critically acclaimed binge-worthy Bollywood spin-off period costume drama crime thrillers. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. New r/British Problems videos will be uploaded every Sunday.